Alright guys, what to do, this is going to be a quick recap on the bricked account. After 1 week of playing Etheria Restart, I do gotta say that I do enjoy this game. This game is actually really fun. As you can tell, I'm up there, I'm level 44, which I spent some of my stabilizers, which people say don't spend them because there might be an XP event. And I said, screw that, so I used a little bit at level 40. When when most of the stuff is like, I wouldn't say time gated, but it's like, what's the word? Level gated, right? You can't do certain things where you're like below this level, and obviously low 45 and whatnot. So I decided to just use it just to grind some more stuff, which actually helped out a little bit. Now I do gotta say, just like most gacha games, that if you don't know what character to build and whatnot, you will have a little bit of harder time, because as you can tell with my Leon, that I did not reset her, which a lot of people said reset after you do your achievements. Hold on, I'm pretty sure if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure you guys do know what I'm talking about. You gotta shell up Leon, shell the auto pass and stuff like that. And then I think on the third day or fifth, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. That's the problem. You can reset her abilities and use it for an SSR that you want to use for PvP and PvE. I did it. I just kept it, which honestly for me is not bad. I kept it. Everything's a little bit harder because I'm not, a whale that could easily get through PvE as quick as or PvP and stuff. But she actually does. She's actually really useful. I do like this extra turbo that she get and the extra damage that she does on her S2. But perfect lattices are like a rare resource. Even as a whale, people said they're rare resources. So yeah, use those wisely, which I'm not going to use it for this. Actually, I could. What's her final one? Reduce turn cooldown? Nah, I'm going to keep it. Another one is the SRs, the purple lattices, which I use for gray because I did not know that diting, which I'm actually somewhat geared up in the background because I don't have another DPS besides Gray and Leon, that he can brute force his way through most PvE situations, which I do have 3 right here. So I probably will, if he's not nerfed as people say he might be getting. So I'm skeptical, but I might just do it just because I need another DPS in all honesty. Other than that, the game has been really fun. Besides the resources, they are really rare to come by. Now, most of my units, most of my damage is gray, as you can tell, with Key 9 and stuff like that, and the stuff you get for free for first clearing. Some of the bosses, like Terramatan and Doki Doki, you get some free stuff, like, hey, here's some free stuff and whatnot. I was like, oh, cool. This happened to roll 10 speed, which I don't know why, but I keep it anyway. And then Leon's most of the free stuff that we got for just farming Terramatan and stuff like that. And most of the damage comes from the white shells. I mean, from the shells, White Fang, which I did not know. 1, they're really expensive. 2, I did not know it was most of their stats that they were getting their stats from. I tried some bosses without the shells, and I noticed that they couldn't do it. So there's that. Other than that, most of the people just have like shells just to have them. What is her name? Sonya. She's my only healer that I had at the time that started at the game, which, like I said, I did not know about. What I did know about Linglo, right? I just didn't have a healer at the time when the game came out, which I probably should honestly start gearing her up, which I think I am. But other than that, Science has been clearing some of the bosses and some of the places for what it's worth. And then Klaus has just been there because I didn't happen to get Marvel till later. I had Marvel early, but I pulled Klaus right after Marvel, which, as you can tell, he has some of the purple stuff. And then Klaus kind of just took his spot because of the defense break. And I used her in Doki Doki Terramatan. And I haven't really used Lily too much, but I'm trying to. People say she's really good, but I don't know. Well, that's all I got for my units. Ain't nothing much to really say about these units besides these first 5 are the ones that I mainly use. Or is it 5? Well, the first 7 is the main what I mainly use. And most of the time, I just farm nothing but shells now. As you can tell, we're able to kill Nana, Phoebe, and stuff. I don't know if I did Whitney and haven't did 3 yet because I don't have the DPS for it. But Sharon happened to be really easy with whatever the group I'm running with. Maybe with Klaus, Gray, and Leon being like fully maxed out on damage. Or they might lose here. I don't know. Gray hit pretty hard unless we don't get the first break. Also, we don't have a real healer here. We have Freya for the defense buff, but we might just pop like that. Actually, scrub this part. You guys didn't see this part. You guys didn't see this part. I'm sorry. I can tell you, 7 of the 1 time ain't bad. Other than that, I think I'm just waiting to level up just to go to 45 for no reason. I don't know why. I'm assuming this is 50. Because right now, I think everybody's at a threshold or stuck at either Doki Doki 3. I think 3 is like the hard point. Or Doki Doki 3 because everything's stupidly fast. I could barely do 2 on auto. It depends if the RNG decide my fate. Or Terramata 3 where he just one-shots at the very beginning. But 2, I'm actually able to do 2. Which is great. Which, as you can tell with my team of Gray, Freya, Klaus, and Sonya, this has been my team for the most part. And it helps out for the most part that I'm actually able to do it. Which I should probably speed up Freya, which will definitely help out a lot more than this. It says Gray and Leon are just AoE. I don't really gotta worry about hitting the right thing because they usually just die from, you know, the stuff. But there's one thing I do want that's just from E7 is the ability to turn off some skills, because she might use this when somebody's like 5 HP. And I wouldn't say it ruins it, but it, depending on the kind of shell she has, like maybe she might use an S1 for speed buff, just so she can speed up quicker. It do hurt sometimes. Very rare occasion, but sometimes. But other than that, this is great. Like maybe I might get a 3-star instead of a 2-star on this map, just because of that one mishap. Other than that, that's all I gotta really say for Etheria restart. So I wonder how you guys are progressing in this game, because right now I'm just using my stamina, as you want to call it. Even though I should probably wait, but I'm just gonna use my stamina just to farm shells. Boom. Oh, I thought Gray was gonna die. He's bulky. Good job. And it's probably just farm more shells. That's all I'm gonna say. That's how I'm gonna farm more shells till like level 45 or something like that. But that's a week after playing Etheria restart. I'm gonna get to. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. I don't know what's good or bad in this, but I'll take it. But I don't know what's good or bad in Etheria restart. But like I said, I'm gonna keep farming more shells and hopefully get the perfect shells for all my characters. And do we want to put Halloween on Klaus? Yeah, might as well try it. You know, I'm not really looking at any guys that tell me that you can't. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this little short video. See you guys around. Peace.